up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shakita Chanel, and today I will be talking to you guys about what I've learned from starting a YouTube channel at 42, 43. So starting my YouTube channel at 42, 43 wasn't just a creative outlet for me. It was like a life-changing experience. Today I am sharing a lesson I've learned along the way, from technical skills to just like personal growth. And whether you are considering starting a channel or just curious about the journey, you know, this could be for you or it might not be. And it's just not, I'm just not saying as far as YouTube, but this is just from my experience and why I started at the age of 42, 43 years old. I have always been a creative person, but I never thought I could start a YouTube channel at my age. And why, I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna say why I don't know, but one day I decided to stop holding myself back. And I asked myself, what's the worst thing that could happen? And that was the moment I started thinking, like, why not now? I did realize I didn't need to follow anyone else's timeline. I didn't need to be in my 20s to start something new. And if I'm being honest, y'all, I'm not gonna say I didn't have, you know, many fears. It was like, what if I look silly? What if people didn't care about what I had to say? As far as like speaking in the camera, but then I thought about it. How many people I admire who started, you know, their careers later on in life. Like, everybody doesn't start their career at 20. Everybody doesn't start their career at 17. The most successful people, the billionaires, like, they started at the age of 40, 44, 50, 65. And then it's a lot that do start young now, I look at. And for example, my sons, they started at the age of 17 and 18. They was like an inspiration to me. You know, they had no fear. They was ready. They was hungry. Like, we got to do this, you know, to help our family and to help ourselves. If we don't do this, you know, we'll stay in that same position that we was in. That just gave me the courage, you know, to try it and to move forward. So yeah, I did. One of the things was like the learning curve for me. Starting a channel, it wasn't easy as I thought. You know, sometimes you feel like things are easy because, you know, you have kids in the industry or you have family that's in the limelight. So it's like, oh yeah, you know, I can start this and things to be easy for me. And not said that it was just like hard, but at the same time, it's not easy when you're trying to build your brand. I had to learn a lot. I had to learn about lighting, sound, editing, and even how to talk to the camera. I remember my first video. Like, y'all, I was so nervous. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was just like, record it. I'm gonna talk, do what I need to do, and then, you know, we're just gonna go from there. But that's the thing about starting something new. You just have to take it one step at a time. And I made so many mistakes at first. I had to like, okay, delete that. That wasn't right, or I didn't sound right. But each mistake was like a lesson, or it was like a learning experience for me. And those lessons were valuable. One tip I have for you, don't try to be perfect. Just start. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not perfect. We're imperfect people. We're going to make mistakes. The tech stuff will come with time. I'm still learning different things in your audience. Like, they'll appreciate, I feel like my audience appreciate me being authentic over perfection. I'm not perfect. I would love to be perfect, but I know I'm not. You know, so I give that I'm authentic, like I'm real. I don't try to be nobody that I'm not. Also, as far as my personal growth, something I didn't expect was how much this journey would challenge me personally. I have gained so much confidence just putting myself out there. At first, I felt vulnerable, you know, and then for me, like, I'm a person, I could see it used to be back then, I could see one comment and it was a negative comment and I'm like, you know what, like, don't even want to post no more, because for me, I'm a person where I don't like negativity. You know, like I like to give out positive, you know, I like to give a positive impact on people. And it was just like, dang, like, why do people, you know, they're so negative. All they think about, they run with this narrative. If they hear one thing, you know, they run with it and it's not even true. So it's like, I don't want to post no more. I ain't got time for that. I was just exposing myself to judgment. But now I'm comfortable in my own skin. I have become more resilient and creative. It's easy to doubt yourself. Don't get me wrong. When you see younger creators with millions of followers, I be seeing it like, dang, like, man, like they got millions of followers, and you know, they getting the viewers, they getting the subscribers or whatever. But for me, it's just like, it takes time. You know, you have to build your own community. Everybody starts from the bottom. Even with my sons, I started doing YouTube with them. Mainly every video was with our mom. You know, I had some with Trey. But the thing was, what I had to realize is I wanted to build my own community. I wanted my own supporters. I wanted my own subscribers. So, you know, I'm not saying that some of their supporters and their subscribers that subscribe to me wouldn't remain with me, but I wanted my own community, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, you know, I said and I thought like, you know, like, yeah, you know, I have 30,000 subscribers, but are they really my supporters, or are they my sons or other people that I have collab with? So I started wanting to do more of videos with me, you know, and showing who I am and the person that I am and the impact I can have on others. So it was just like, you know what? I don't want to build my channel off of my sons with, you know, because a lot of times when you build I feel like in what I have seen, a lot of times when you build your fans or subscribers or supporters off of someone else, then, you know, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for your sons to already always be in the videos, or the people that you actually collab with. Don't get me wrong. I love to collab and all that. But I realize like others that have came to your page or your channel and they actually subscribe to you, and one little thing, they take this narrative and believe what they want to believe. And, oh, no, I'm not supporting that person no more because this, and that. And it's just like, and don't even know if it's true or not. You know, it's like, so yeah. So in all, I just wanted to actually build my own. What I have learned, that age doesn't matter. It's about passion, being authentic, and consistency. When you're doing anything in life, I haven't been consistent. In the beginning, I was consistent with posting my videos, but then I'm not gonna lie, I had got like a little discouraged. Things started to happen, and like I said, I don't like negativity. So it was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just chill for a minute. But then I thought about it last year and this year, like, you know, you can't go off of how others think and how they feel. Just do you. It's not gonna be everybody likes you. So building a community, one of the most rewarding things starting a YouTube channel is the community I've built. I didn't expect to connect so deeply, you know, with my audience, you know, whether you're a supporter or you just coming to watch. It's just amazing how many people have shared their stories with me. Some commented or DMs on my Instagram. It has really completely changed my perspective of, you know, me starting my YouTube. It's like a reminder that we're all in this together. You know, when you have built your community and your supporters is watching you and they're encouraging. So for me, the best part of creating content is knowing it resonates with others. It's just not about the number of views or the subscribers. It's about making a real impact. And what I had to realize and what I have thought over the past few months, I know I haven't been consistent, but I had to actually think about, like, what is my niche? Like, what is it and how can I be a positive impact on my supporters? I'm not a negative person. I don't want the negative. I know, a lot of negativity and a lot of drama, it sells the fastest. I'm not going to say the most. It might take me a little bit more time. I'm not going to say it might, because God can change things overnight. That's just who he is. And that's what I was doing. Like, I have been, like, getting closer with God and just dealing with things spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and just healing from past traumas from, a young girl. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, it was certain things that I had to deal with. I would just sit and think, like, how can I be a blessing? Me doing YouTube is a purpose for me, because it's going to open up so many other doors for me. And yes, I'm claiming it. Yes, I have the faith. And just be an encouragement to others. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, whatever it is in your head or, your mind or what's on your heart, to start, my advice to you is to simply just go for it. Let the fears go. Pray to God, because God helped with everything. It's a lot of things that I had to overcome and let go of, the fear, the anxiety, and all. It was just a lot of things. But now, like I said, I'm comfortable in the skin that I'm in. I'm more confident when it comes to the camera, when it comes to people. I have realized, like, every action doesn't deserve a reaction, and sometimes saying nothing is better than you getting on there and saying anything when you have the negativity. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, I would comment, try to defend myself about what people thought of me or what people said. But it's just like, you know what? You're not gonna win, because at the end of the day, you can talk to you blue in the face and you can show proof that that is not true. And certain people are literally going to believe what they want to believe, no matter you have proof, no matter what you say. So it's just like, you know what? You have a right to feel the way you feel, and so do I. Do that really matter to me, with me knowing that it's not true? No, it don't. So start now with whatever you want to do. Even if you're scared, don't worry about how you look, or whether people will like your content, or whether people will like what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, what I have realized, and God says it, what you put your hands to do, he will bless. And that's just that. And I have really, truly been blessed in my life, no matter what. I'm not saying that every day is perfect, but for the most part, I'm not going to say for the most part, but what I do know, God has always supply all my needs. He have took care of me and my children, no matter what the circumstances have been. And you won't know how it will go unless you try. Age isn't a barrier. You have something valuable to share. There's an audience for all of us. My audience might not be your audience. Your audience might not be mine, but that's okay. You do what's true to you. You do what matters to you, and God's gonna bless it. You might feel like you too old or that you don't have the right skills, but trust me, you and I both have a unique voice, and that's what will connect you with others. Remember, consistency is the key. We have to be consistent, because if you're not consistent, it's like, and what I have realized, you might lose subscribers, you might lose people, because it's just like, okay, she posts one time here and might not post for the next 2 months. That's what I'm learning. That's what I had to think about. Like, you can't post twice a month and think that you're going to keep the subscribers and they're going to keep watching. Just move forward and believe in yourself. What I had to do was believe in myself, in spite of, I might not get the views that I want on every video, but every video is not the same, and you got to make it interesting. You got to be likable. You got to be approachable. You got to be understanding, when it comes to your videos. And it's just a lot that I'm learning, and I'm growing every day, guys, when it comes to that. So if you can, start a YouTube channel. If I can start a YouTube channel at the age of 42, 43, so can you. Don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back. Your story matters, and there's a place for you out there, just like it is for any other. So what I want you to do is comment down below. Let me know what it is you guys want to start but is afraid, what it is you guys want to do but is afraid. And let me know what you think about this video and what other videos you would like to see me talk about or hear me talk about. I have actually found my niche, or what I feel like I want to do, my passion, and I'm moving forward with it. But as of now, just letting you guys get to know me a little bit more insight on who I am as a person and my purpose in life. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn those bell notifications on so every time I post, you get that notification. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I love you.